Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Week 1 of the Chaos Cup here in the brand new Season 2 of the Mid-Atlantic Mauling League. We've got a very interesting one tonight. I think it is the Pippy Fan Club versus the Neglected of Nuffle. I'm AV Unit 2, and before we take a look at these two teams, why don't we see where we are in the standings right now. So far we're 3 games into week 1. Knee-high to Nuffle sitting pretty in first place with that 3-point TD differential. Tracksuit Mafia and Pity the Ghoul both won their games this week. They are in second place. They won 2-0. Tonight it's Pippy Fan Club versus the Neglected of Nuffle. I think the Pippy Fan Club is going to have a real tough time trying to crack into second place here tonight. However, I think the Neglected of Nuffle could very easily do that. They could even tie for first. But I'm not sure any coach really cares how they win so far here in week 1. I think they just want a W under their belt. SP Beaver says that Merrick sure looks like he's going to defend the Chaos Cup. He could very well. He had a very good game in week 1. What was that? 2 days ago? Soundly won 2-0, so we'll see. But now let's take a look at the rosters. Pippy Fan Club, coached by El Nubarino. El Nubarino deftly coached a Skaven team in Season 1. He's back this time with almost the polar opposite. He has this Lizardman team here, an 11-man roster. He's gone with... Man, my peripherals have... Give me just a second while my mouse tries to work again. Hey, there we go. Oh no, I've lost it again. What's going on? Really? What is happening? Why does my mouse only sometimes work? What is happening? Man, I tell you, PCs are the worst. Let's see if this works out. SP Beaver says, I'm surprised you didn't have a dozen or so spare mice hooked up. Yeah, it's... anyway, an 11-man roster for the Pippy Fan Club right now. He's got those 6 Sauruses that you almost always see on a Lizardman team. Look at these guys. Strength of 4, speed of 6, AV of 9. Their only weakness, of course, is their abysmal agility of just 1. He's got 4 Skinks, and he's got a Croxagore, the big guy here. He's got a Prehensile Tail. He has Mighty Blow. Prehensile Tail is going to be a -1 on dodges. Mighty Blow is a +1 on the injury, on the armor and injury rolls. The 4 Skinks here, they're not that cheap. They're not as cheap as Goblins, and there's a reason for that. They have a fantastic MA of 8. They have an agility of 3, and of course they're fragile with the AG of 7, but they have dodge and they are stunty, so they can go anywhere. 2 TRRs, 2 Fan Factor. This is a bashy team. 6 Sauruses is a lot. That's 6 players with strength 4. You've got the big guy with a strength of 5. This is really tough to deal with, especially when he gets the marks. We'll talk about strategies and tactics in just a second. Let's look at who he's up against first, because I think this is a matchup dependent. I think your strategies are matchup dependent here. He'll be up against the Neglected of Nuffle, coached by War Horseman. This is a Pro Elf team, Elven Union team, 11-man roster, 2 TRRs. He's got 2 throwers, 3 catchers, and 2 blitzers. Wow. So all Elven teams have an AG of 4, which is absolutely fantastic. It's so fantastic, it's been nerfed in BB 2020, but that's not what we're playing tonight. We're playing the LRB 6. Every player on this team has an AV of 7 with the exception of the 2 blitzers with the AV of 8. Blitzers being blitzers, they have the block skill, but they also have sidestep. Sidestep is a killer stat on almost anyone, but we'll talk about why they're exceptionally good on these blitzers here in just a second. 2 throwers, 3 catchers means he has the passing game in the bag. With everybody having an AG of 4, he's got a running game, no problem. So what's he going to do against such a bashy team? Well, on offense, I think an Elven team, especially like this, they're going to have no problem scoring. Even if they go down a few players, even if they lose a catcher, even if they lose a thrower, they're fine. I think they can score not necessarily when they want, but almost when they want. I think El Nubarino is going to have a real tough time trying to stop the score. I think the chance is very remote that he even shuts them out at all. So Neglected of Nuffle really has no problem on offense. It's really more a problem of pacing. When does he want to score? If the score's tied, I would say you score as soon as you can. If the coin toss didn't go your way and you're about to, you're down 1-0 or maybe 1-1 and you're about to tie the game, and then you're going to give the ball back to El Nubarino for the rest of the half, that's a little bit of a problem. You might need to start playing the stall game a little bit. But on defense, I think this is where all the decisions have to be made here for the Neglected of Nuffle. On defense, with such a frail team against such a strong opposition, I think the only choice to make is to zone out your opponent. If War Horseman can successfully zone out the Pippy fan club, all he has to do is slow down the cage. If he can slow down the cage and zone him out and not take the hits, if he can keep him down to just 1 blitz a turn, I think he wins this game. In fact, even on defense, if Pippy fan club scores, so long as you've minimized the hits you've taken, I think that's a successful defense. If he does that, I think he wins tonight. The problem is El Nubarino knows this, and El Nubarino is a good coach. El Nubarino is going to put those Sauruses to work. El Nubarino has those skinks as well. The skinks at 60k with an MA of 8 and AG of 3, they can run through lines. He can do all sorts of nasty shenanigans with those skinks. I just think War Horseman needs to not be pulled into a trap. Needs to not go after any gambits. If he wants to get clever, he can try to do the same to El Nubarino. He can try to open up pockets that he tries to pull El Nubarino in, which he can then go after with his with those blitzers, right? The blitzers have sidesteps, so what you could do is, if you want to pull the Pippy fan club, like say pull them off to a wide zone, now you can collapse your defense. Now your defense is stronger, but more importantly, now your blitzes are even more powerful. Say the ball carrier is at or near the sideline. If you go after the blitz and it doesn't work out, or even if it does work out, oftentimes you'll find the blitzer is in a precarious situation if he goes after a cage, right? He's going to eat chain blocks. But with sidestep, he avoids that. He can go after those somewhat risky blocks on the ball carrier and then maybe eat a block coming back, but then he'll just sidestep out of that cage. So if he can leverage those blitzers cleverly, I think he wins soundly. The Pippy fan club, of course, the name of the game is just to get player advantage, get it as quickly as you can. He's got some maneuverability with the skinks. They're super fast, and he could use those to try to throw off War Horseman and the Neglected of Nuffle. We'll see if he succeeds with that or not. But those Sauruses are going to try to get their marks, and if they get them, then the Pippy fan club, they come out as the winners tonight. But we'll see if the coaches are ready. It looks like they're in Discord, and we'll get this game underway. SB Beaver says sidestep is the worst skill. It's so annoying to deal with. It's a rough skill. And it looks like the game is underway. We'll see who won the coin toss. Hey, my mouse is working again. That's great. Cliffy says, don't worry, SPB, once you get your Chaos Death Squad going, you don't care. You don't care where the bodies wind up. They drag it off anyway. Looks like the Pippy Fan Club is going to be set up on defense first. They got a 3-man line. 2 TRRs a pop. Fame advantage went to the Neglected of Nuffle. They have a +1 fame advantage right now. Three-man line, the Pippy Fan Club. They're the ones doing the zoning right now. We'll see how the Neglected of Nuffle plan to react to this. As an Elven team, they almost certainly are going to go with a 3-man line. 2 Sources and a Croxagore. Do you even want to line up against them? Probably not, right? So the line is defended by these 2 backers here. These 2 linebackers are defending against the assist. But if he leaves the line wide open, then they're just going to charge down the hole he's been left. Wow! Wow! 4 men on the line of scrimmage right now. 2 to receive. It's both throwers. Holy smokes! And that's what he's going with. All right. Game's about to get underway. Here's the kick. Game number 4. It's a quick snap. Neglected of Nuffle may move into one adjacent square. I think they want to. I think they want to back off this line here. Looks like they might be doing just that. Yes, indeed, they are. Oh, they just pulled the lineman off. All right. Wow, what a kick. What a kick. All the way in the end zone. That's going to eat up a turn for the Neglected of Nuffle. And the Pippy Fan Club, that's exactly what they want to see. Wow, ball pickup right off the bat. It's fairly safe with the 2+, but still, if you want to put your players in position first before you do any die rolls, I don't know if he wants to move anyone or not. I imagine he does, but we'll see. What was that? Was that a pass? Oh, failed pass on turn 1. And now Pippy Fan Club, they're going to get a free turn here. Generally in the game of Blood Bowl, you want to do your safest actions first, because a die roll generally, a failed die roll generally means a turnover, and your turn is over. So if he wanted to move anybody into position, he could have done that for free and then gone for the die rolls. He elected not to use his TRR there, and I think that was a smart move. But now the Pippy Fan Club gets an opportunity. Oh, but the big guy fails the boneheaded roll. Boneheaded is on a 1. Before you take your action, on a 1, you are just a dummy. And you stay put, you lose your tackle zones, you lose your actions, and you don't get your tackle zones back until you pass a boneheaded roll in the future. So basically, Bjork here is just eating up space on the field. Source number 5, Tori Amos, moves in to mark the number 7 lineman in the center. Hank the Ranger says that was a player with pass. Yeah, yes, thank you. Yeah, players with the pass skill get a free reroll, and you can only reroll a die once. So if you get a free reroll, you don't get to spend the TRR on it. Good call. 2 blocks, clean hit. First block of the game against the number 7 lineman. And that's the only block he gets to take here, because the Neglected of Nuffle put a gap between them and their opponents, so their opponents can't take any more blocks. Yeah, you can see he's taking all the marks he can with these Sauruses. Saurus with a strength of 4. Even if he moved up here, oh nope, the Blitzer is there. But let's say the Blitzer wasn't here. If he moved up here, it's just a 1-die block coming back. But since the Blitzer's here, if he did move up and mark these 2 players, I have to imagine the Blitzer will take the one die block, he has the advantage with the block skill. He's going to mark these 2 players. 2 players in the wide zone. Moves the skink up in the right wide zone. Avril Lavigne. Alanis Morissette moves up as well. Turn 2 now. All the Sarses have their marks. Now the neglected of Nuffle. So generally what I like to see with an Elven team, every coach plays Elves differently. Oh, he's going to go for the ball pickup. Oh, no, he's not. Good call. So you want to get out of these tackle zones. Naively, you can dodge. But if you can get a block on that, that would be great. A block and a push. And then you can dodge with whoever's left. But if he's thinking about scoring here, he needs to figure out a path to go. First, he needs to secure this ball. SP Beaver says, take the blocks. It's tough against Sarses, right? He can do it. But you've got to make your mark. Clivey says he's got like 6 uphill blocks he can take. All right, so he's making a mark right there. He's got a 1 die block right now. He could take it with the blitzer if he wants. It would be in his favor. Generally speaking, you want it to be a 2 die block, but it's tough against this Lizardmen lineup. He's got a 2 die block, or I'm sorry, a 1 die block against Alanis Morissette. Why was that a 2 die block? Oh, because of the mark right here. Good call. Good call. Good push. Oh, he followed up though. Maybe this isn't such a bad follow-up. Good pickup. 35 seconds to go. And Ted Freddy says Pips is here in spirit. Got plenty of movement with his thrower. Oh, but he's electing not to. He's going to pull a player back, and he's going to defend them way back in the backfield. All right, so he's going to leverage his thrower here to give himself some protection. That's fine. 4 seconds left. There's a failed dodge. Probably won't spin the TRR. Yeah, I think that's a good call. Wow, interesting dodge moving this direction. So that was a negative dodge. Turn 2, back to Pippy fan club. They've got lots of blocks to take, and you can bet they're going to take them. So he can recover this 2 die block on the left side here with the skink. He's going to take the 2 die block in the right wide zone. Chooses to follow up, gets a push out of it. He's got another 2 die block in the left wide zone. He's going to take the 2 die block back at center first. Clean hit. AV of 7, needs an 8+ to break armor. Doesn't work out, only got a 7. 2 die block on the right side of the line is also a push. Two more blocks to take here, maybe 3, probably 2. Advances the big guy over to the right side of the line. 2 die block in the left wide zone. Gets a good hit out of it. Oh no, he's dead. He's dead. He's dead. The man is dead. That was a catcher. He's got 2 left. SP Beaver prayed to Nuffle. Too little, too late, but we'll see if it works. Skink moves in the backfield. Marks the number 10 lineman. Not so trusty Patches says death comes for us all. It does indeed. One-man player advantage. War Horseman, that's an expensive player to lose. All elves are fairly expensive. And losing a positional like that. Here comes the attempt at a surf. Used the blitz, didn't need it. Two-man player advantage now for the Pippy fan club. But Neglected of Nuffle still has 2 catchers. And their offense is still very much viable, being down 2 players. Problem is their defense becomes a lot weaker. Good movement by the blitzer, Avril Lavigne here, to move into the backfield. Avril Lavigne, as we all know, a very talented musician turned Blood Bowl player. Saris marks the front corner of this faux cage. Turn 3 for the Neglected of Nuffle. I don't know if they care so much about Lisa Loeb being here, but they probably want to start thinking about moving down pitch. They could get a 2-die block out against Jewel here, and then start moving a player down pitch, move the ball carrier out. Yeah, it looks like they're going to do just that here. So they got a 2-die block coming against Jewel. Here it is. They get a push out of it. That's really all they need. Looks like he's thinking about re-rolling it. Does he want the knockdown? Yeah, I think that's a good push. Doesn't follow up. I think that's a wise decision as well. And now he's freed up the catcher to move down pitch. Is he going to move the catcher down pitch undefended? He is. I might have done the same. Might see a throw. Might see a pass here on this turn. Oh, he's moving the ball carrier. If there's going to be a pass, it's going to be now. Long pass. Good pass. Good reception. That is Elven agility at work. Well done by War Horseman and Neglected of Nuffle. They just needed to keep that player on his feet. Could see a mark here with the number 4 catcher trying to mark down one of these skinks. Maybe even the Saurus. Skink's not a problem unless another one comes in. He can mark this Saurus. Nope, he's going to move him down pitch. If he can mark this Saurus is going nowhere. Clyphus says, can the Saurus get to him? He can, but if he can mark him with an AG of 1, he won't. Oh, he doesn't. Turn 3, back to the Pippy fan club. I have to imagine the blitz is going to be on the ball carrier. El Nubarino moving players into position around the ball carrier first. Here it is. 2-die blitz. It's only a push. He needed more than that. Now he's going to have to defend against the dodge. The skink is probably coming in. The Saurus might come in. SP Beaver says, I may have re-rolled that. Maybe. Yeah, maybe. Saurus in the right wide zone. Moves down to mark the number 4 catcher. Look at these skinks. Skink comes in as well. Gives this catcher nowhere to dodge without making it a negative dodge. If you can get a player on either side of an opponent, then there's nowhere they can go without taking at least a -1 on their dodge. That's particularly important against elves or high AG teams. 2-die block by the big guy. That's going to be a clean hit. Right in the head. Just pow. Two-die block back at center pitch. This will be a push result. Tori Amos. Oh, double skulls. I might... Oh, he spends the TRR. I might have just eaten that. But no, he's going to spend it, and he gets a push out of it. Pips Pippy Fan Club down to 1 TRR. Still has the skink in the backfield. Still has the Saurus at the line of scrimmage. Also has a skink on the wrong side of the pitch right now. 22 seconds left in turn number 3. Yeah, he has to move that skink in to do something about this dodge. He can still get a positive dodge and 1 GFI to a score. That might be the move. Two-die block on the right side of the pitch against the blitzer. It's a stun. Stun's probably not going to matter. 10 seconds left. That might be it. I think he wants to move the skink back, but we'll see. He might want to leave him here just in case. Just in case he gets the ball. Nope. Oh, yeah. Okay, well done. Turn 4 for the neglected of Nuffle. They are 1 positive dodge and a GFI away from the score right now. We'll see if he picks up on it. We'll see if that's the way he wants to do it. He does have a TRR to spend. So he could go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and a GFI for 9. And he does indeed see it. Well done. 1-0, the neglected of Nuffle take the lead. And that's the power of elves. Like we were saying, it's hard to stop them from scoring. Now the real game for the elves are going to be played here on defense. One dead so soon. That's rough. It's a lot of money down the drain. And now the neglected of Nuffle are going to set up on defense. I think, I mean, I play an elven team. I'm the wood elf coach, but so my opinion is biased here. But I think he wants to zone out this offense. I don't think he has any other choice, in my opinion. So when I say zone out this offense, what I mean is he doesn't want to give this offense any blocks. He's got to put 3 people on the line. That's required for a legal formation. But otherwise, I would set guys back to just cover as much space as possible across the pitch. I would screen out the offense, and I'd probably give myself a 2-space difference, a 2-space gap. So if I had a person here, I'd put another person here, and then I'd put another person here, and then put another person here. But then you have to watch out for the blitz. He's going to get at least 1 blitz a turn. So then I just go 2 deep with each of those. And I just make the offense come to me. He doesn't have a passing game. He's going to have to run a cage down the pitch. And if you do that, you keep him to 1 blitz a turn. And you hopefully you can do that for as long as you need to stop the score or to slow it enough where you'll get the ball back and you'll score again. SB Beaver says, yeah, zoning is better. I learned the hard way, head-to-head, as elves is not a good idea. Indeed, they are fragile creatures. 3-man spread line. There's going to be no assists for this line, so they're all going to get blocked down with 2-die blocks. Where are the blitzers? The blitzers are on the other side here. So with such an aggressive formation here on offense, these blitzers might have an opportunity to crack past this line and take a shot at the ball carrier. We'll see. We'll see what happens in this drive. Here's the kickoff. Brilliant coaching. The neglected of Nuffle get an extra TRR. Wow. 3 TRRs now for the neglected of Nuffle. 1 left for the Pippy fan club. However, they caught the ball on the kickoff. They don't need to do that die roll. And now, 2-die block at the line. 3 of them. This is the first. Clean hit. 8+ breaks armor. Doesn't happen, but good hit. Second hit, probably on the right side now. SP Beaver says, I think it's the first catch I've seen without it going out. If this is not going to work, he spends the TRR. Gets a clean hit now, but he has no TRRs left for the half. War Horseman in very good shape right now, despite the death of one of his catchers. Good stun. We'll see if he saves the big guy block for last or if he's going to do it right now. These skinks are quick. They also have, they're stunty and they have dodge, so War Horseman needs to be cognizant of that fact. Might need to play 2 safeties. I think his formation here is fine. For now, he'll have to react to what the offense decides to do. So the offense has 2 blocks left. Yeah, they have a blitz and a block on the line. Oh, they're going to take a blitz on the center. That's going to free up the big guy. Gets a push out of it. That's all he was looking for. He'll almost certainly follow up. Yes, indeed. And what's the plan with Bjork? Clyffe says the elves are super quick too. If they can make a hole and blitz the skink, that's a lot of trouble for El Nubarino. Indeed. So he moves the big guy over to the left side of the pitch. Marks an additional player here, the number 6 blitzer. Dead Freddy says, skinks can swarm and mark. They can indeed. In fact, they're very good at lending assists. Offense is pulling to the right now. "30 seconds left in the final turn of the first quarter. 3 skinks, 4 skinks left to move. 3 skinks left to move. And now we're down to 2. Plus, Jewel the Saurus on the right-hand side of the pitch. She will probably move forward. Unless he wants to pull him back to defend the ball carrier. Loose cage here at center pitch. He's going to mark both players in the right wide zone now. So now War Horseman, second quarter begins, turn 5. They got a 1-die block with the blitzer in the right wide zone if they wish to take it. Otherwise, they've got to do something about what's going on over here. Good positioning by El Nubarino. Tough to get the assist in with a blitz or even just a movement to try to start pushing players away. Shifts the number 2 thrower to the right side. Both throwers having a little chit-chat. "50 seconds have gone by." 1-die block. He does take the 1-die block in the right wide zone. It works out. I think I would have done the same. I think this is a good call. He had the advantage with the block skill. Now he knocks down a skink. I'm sorry, he knocks down a Saurus. In fact, I might even have followed up just to tie Jewel down. But that's okay. Now he's got this very threatening blitzer. He still has a blitz on the table. Oh no, failed dodge. Tried to dodge in on the ball carrier. Is he going to spend the TRR? He is. Didn't work out. 25%. 25% to fail, 75% to succeed. Turn 5 now for the Pippy fan club. And now, the neglected of Nuffle are going to eat 4 blocks. Might even see a foul. We'll see. 2-die block in front of the cage. Clackface says, getting tripped by a skink has to be humiliating for an elf. Not so trusty Patches prayed to Nuffle. Good hit. Gets an injury out of it. Well done. Neither team with an apothecary, so that player is out for the rest of the game. That's 2 players down now for the neglected of Nuffle. 2-man player advantage for the Pippy fan club. Two more blocks to take. He's got the block with the big guy, and he has the blitz. Blitz coming up. He's going to blitz the lineman. Clean hit. Dead Freddy says foul the elf for his temerity. Oh, that's a good stun. I mean, honestly, I would foul the elf. I would totally foul this catcher. If you could take a catcher off the pitch again, please. Please. Blitzer moves down pitch. And that's it for the blocks. Elects not to take the block with the big guy again. He wants to free up that big guy. We'll set up a standard cage. Cliffy says, it always surprises me how far Sarses can move a turn. Yeah, they're so big, you think they'd be slow, but they have an MA of 6. Cage is set. He's got 3 skinks and a big guy to do something with. He takes the block with the big guy. However, the Blitzer has sidestep. Oh no, it doesn't matter. He gets KO'd. 3-man player advantage for the Pippy fan club. This is why it's so important as an Elven team to not let the opponent take hits on you. AG7 is very, very fragile. Sarises? Sarai? Sarises? 3 skinks. Sarai. Sarai's fine. You know what? I'll say Sarai too. Yeah, there's that foul. 2 assists on the foul. Gets a KO. You know what? That is worth it. Absolutely. Well done. Well done. You take that foul, and if you get called off with a skink, who cares? You're up 3 men. Now you're up 4. 4-man player advantage for the Pippy fan club. Neglected of Nuffle, running out of players. Oh no, are they down a... They're down one of their blitzers too. Rough situation for the neglected of Nuffle now. I think they need to try to reset their defense to the best of their ability. Hank Stranger says, possible skink for elf trade. Trade-off totally worth it. Yeah, I agree. Oh no, so he moves the thrower here to mark the 2 Sarises. He's gonna get clobbered in return. Unless he's thinking about taking a blitz on somebody. Takes the 1-die blitz back in the right wide zone, but this time doesn't have the blitzer. So he's deciding whether he wants to re-roll that or not. He doesn't, and he gets killed. Oh no! Death number 2 this game. Oh, that is unfortunate. No, I'm sorry. That is Blood Bowl. Turn number 6 for Pippy Fan Club now. Was that a 5-man player advantage at this point? It is. Ted Freddy says, oh my, shades of Santa's swarm, indeed. Not a whole lot that can be done at this point. In fact, if Pippy Fan Club wants to score right now, they can. They probably don't. Yeah, they're just going to cage up. Why not? There's only 5 players left on the pitch. One of them's prone. If you're going to go for the blocks, it's often important. Wait, is that 6 players on the pitch? 6 players on the pitch. I'm sorry. If you're gonna go for the blocks, you often want to fish out those 2-die blocks. Sometimes you can get away with a 1-die block if you have an advantage in skills such as block. 2-die block in the right wide zone. This will be a clean hit. Oh, another KO. Both blitzers off the pitch now. Not so trusty Patches says, R.I.P. little guy. He's living upstate on the elf farm. Now there's just 5 elves left on the pitch. A little bit of movement left with Jewel, the number 10 Saurus. He's going to leave Jewel. Wow, I would have marked the thrower. But all right. Skinks are going to move forward. Hank the Ranger says those skinks in the backfield are looking sketchy. What are they up to? What are they up to? Here comes the foul! Foul on the number 2 thrower. Gets a stun out of it. Was looking for more, but that's all right. I like this play by El Numerino. I like this a lot. Turn 5 for the neglected of Nuffle. Not only are there only 5 players left on the pitch, less than half of the teams left on the pitch, 2 are prone, and all of them are out of position. Cliffy says still not getting called off. I'm sorry, did you see a foul? I didn't see a foul. The refs didn't see it either. It didn't happen. Man, if I were War Horseman, yikes. I think I just have to dodge away 3, 4, 5. You could get a 1-die block on the Croc score, but your blitzer's gone. So, what do? Do you take a 1-die block with a TRR, maybe? Move player up 1-die block with a TRR, free up 2 other players, or 1-die blitz, I guess. I don't know. I think the name of the game is saving your players. He's gonna try to dodge. That prehensile tail is making that dodge a -1. Yeah. Doesn't spend the TRR. Interesting choice. He has 2 left. And now there's a TRR wasted. Turn 7. Unless, of course, there's a riot. Pippy Fan Club. They're going to coast up to the end zone, stall till turn 8. They're going to try to tie this ball game up. Going to play for the 2-1 grind. SP Beaver says, look at that foul waiting to happen. You can bet it's going to happen. There's still a blitz on the table, too. Yeah, blitz a thrower? Yeah. 2-die blitz on the thrower. Gets a push. That's fine. Oh, did he push him over here? So he's not going to get the assist on the foul? All right, whatever. That's cool. Oh, he wanted to push him to get the follow-up block. You know what? Good move. Good call. Hank the Ranger says, so wait, are you looking forward to your match tomorrow now? No. Nope. Nope, I'm terrified. But we'll do our best. Probably not going to follow up here. Yeah. Good hit. Oh, he does follow up. Gets a stun. All right. We're still going to see the foul. Cliffy says, don't worry, you don't have the same number of 87 players as Boar Horseman. Yeah, I have more. Hank the Ranger calls for mercy. I do not. I call for blood. Yeah. This isn't Mercy Bowl. This is Blood Bowl. Gets another stun out of it. Still doesn't get called off the pitch. The ref sees nothing. Now he's going to set up to get a block on the number 7 lineman as well. SB Beaver says, remember that as you're being fouled tomorrow. Skink moves away. Interesting. Is he gonna give up on the thrower? Oh, maybe he's moving the Skinks away just in case the lineman gets it in his head to stand up. Hank the Ranger says, I saw the ref tossing back some cold wine coolers before the game. Final turn 8 here from Neglected of Nuffle. There's one more. There's a turn 8 for Pip's Pippy fan club to come up after that, and that'll be the end of the half. Wow! Neglected of Nuffle doesn't move at all. Wow! One Pip's Pippy fan club ties the game up. I suppose War Horseman knew that El Nubarino would want to score there. He wouldn't risk taking any blocks. SB Beaver says, I told you Britney Spears would pick up Coca. Clivey says, figured that if he took the blocks, it would make him less likely to score, and I think he was right. Yeah, I think that was... Oh, wow! He gets back all 3 KO'd players! A glimmer of hope. Nuffle is kind. And I think Neglected of Nuffle is back in this ballgame. So the Neglected of Nuffle are going to set up on defense here. They have an 8-man defense. All they have to do is stop the score. Now, they're down 3 players. It makes it a little harder. They have to put 3 men on the line. I think they do that. I would probably group them together so they can get their assists. It would force the big guy to block first unless he changes around his offensive formation. I think they've got to play the same game they did, or I think they need to zone again. I think that's the name of the game, but they've got they have to get a little more clever here, right? So they've got their 2 blitzers back. I think in their defense they've got to let the offense do what the offense does, and then find an opening for those blitzers to try to poke at the ball carrier, because it's going to be really hard to defend the entire pitch. If they can apply pressure to the ball carrier, maybe force them to collapse down in a wide zone, which means they can double up their defense, I think they can stop the score. And then with the poking blitzer, or maybe even both poking blitzers, if they can pick up the ball, they can win, but at the very least, they can play for a tie. SP Beaver suggests an onside kick. We'll see. Wow, so aggressive. We're back up to 2 TRRs apiece. Here's the kick. Brilliant coaching. The neglected of Nuffle. Get an extra TRR. Nuffle showing some sort of favor with War Horseman. 4 blocks. First one's coming up on the line. Good hit against the number 10 lineman on the left side of the line. Oh no, another injury. He'll be out for the game. 4-man player advantage for the Pippy fan club. 3 more blocks. 2. First one on the, or the second one on the right-hand side of the line. Got a block with the big guy. Has a blitz left over. Here comes the blitz. So this will be the last block then. He's going to free up the big guy. Life says, does he pick up the big guy before using? Oh, does he pick up the ball before using the big guy? I wonder. Well, now he's going to move the big guy before picking up the ball, almost for sure. Unless he's going to take the block with the big guy, and then yeah, that is a question. My man, why are you stretching when you are surrounded by 3 lizardmen? Hank the Ranger says, did you turn up the armor save difficulty for this season? "39 seconds. 3 skinks left over. Moving players into position." This is what we were talking about. You take your safe moves first, and that's what he's doing. He's doing the moves that require no die rolls before picking up this ball. And that's exactly why you do it. I don't think he needs to spend a TRR here. I think he's fine with just leaving the ball lay on the ground. Nope. He decided to spend the TRR. He wants the ball. All right. 1 TRR left for the Pippy fan club. He wanted to get that ball advanced forward, and so he has. SP Beaver says, why not take the block with the big guy first? Because he didn't want to take the block with the big guy at all, it seemed. I'm not sure why he didn't, honestly. That was a 3-die block, right? 5, 6, 7. 3-die block with Mighty Blow. I don't know. SP Beaver says, time for a -3 dodge to blitz uphill. Man, a War Dancer would be really great right now, huh? Here's Blitz. 1 die blitz. Goes with the both down results. Knocks the ball out of the hands of the skink. But now the defense is in rough shape. They're going to eat 3 blocks and a foul, I have to imagine. There goes my mouse again. What is happening? Two-die block. Spends the TRR. No TRRs left. Wow! 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 At least he gets a KO out of it. I would love to skip this if my mouse worked. There we go. Wow. There's the first two. There's the second. Not So Trusty Patches says, this is my kind of luck. You and me both. Neglected of Nuffle. It's a little bit of a respite here. Are they going to try to pick this ball up and then pass it? Is that the plan? Wow, I would love it. I would love it. Stands up. Is he thinking about going for the -3 dodge? He's thinking about it. If he's going to do it, he has to do it now because he already stood the player up. SP Beaver prayed to Nuffle. Not So Trusty Patches says, get it. Get that ball. You can win this ball game. If that's the plan, this player should have moved up first. But we'll see. He's deliberating. No, he's not going to go after the ball. Oh, is he thinking about a 2-die block? A 1-die block on the Saurus against Toriyama's? He could. Hank the Ranger says he'll have a -4 if he tries to get out. Yeah, he's going to take the 1-die block. Gets a push. I think he's fine with that. Oh, but still pushes him. Doesn't follow up, but still keeps him base to base with the thrower. Oh, wow, that's it. Oh. So the thrower will eat a 2-die block, and the catcher will eat a 2-die block. Catcher's first, he gets knocked down. Ninja Gloppy, hey, what's up, my man? Oh. Now the number 2 thrower is definitely going to eat a 2-die block here in the left wide zone. El Numerino is going to get an opportunity here to reset his cage. There just aren't enough elves left to form an effective defense, and they're all out of position. He went aggressive here on the offensive opportunity, decided not to pick up the ball, and now these two players can't play D. SP Beaver says face-to-face with the thrower is not something an elf wants to hear. No, indeed. Here comes the blitz. 2-die blitz. Clean hit against number 1 thrower. 8+ breaks armor. Punch right to the mouth. He'll stay on the pitch. He's stunned, however. That's the blitz used up. Where is he going to move the Saurus? Lisa Loeb herself. The talented Lisa Loeb. He's going to get a tackle zone on the ball. 56 seconds left in turn 11 for the Pippy fan club. I think we're going to see some skink fouls. Still have a block on the left wide zone to take. SP Beaver says those skinks need to get in the game. Don't you worry. 2-die block over back at center pitch. Good hit. Wow, another death! Wow! The 3rd death for the neglected of Nuffle. Holy moly! Look at that casualty box. Not so trusty Patches says, Upstate Elf Farm is getting crowded. SP Beaver asks, is that 3 deaths and 2 injuries? It is indeed. And we still have a foul on the table. Oh, this is what we were talking about in the pregame. Man, when this happens to an elf team, it is rough for the rest of the season. That's all right. We'll see if War Horsemen can make it work still. Those journeymen are not too bad. The problem with journeymen is the loner skill, and it really negates. So a lot of Blood Bowl is in the TRR management, the team reroll management, and having a loner skill basically nullifies that. Oh, no foul. Interesting. No foul. Really nullifies that. So that's the problem with the loners. Otherwise, they have great stats. They're loners. I'm sorry. Journeymen are your standard linemen with the loner skill. Plus, hey, you know what? If he goes down this many players, well, we could see a week 2 wizard in play. Turn 11 for the neglected of Nuffle. 3 deaths, 2 injuries, and still has 3/4 of a half to play. Oh my. 5 players left on the pitch. Not so trusty Patches asks, Crocs TD coming up? Maybe so. Wouldn't you love a war dancer? Leap in there, knock that ball out of Britney Spears' hands. Good dodge. He's looking to save. He's looking to save whoever is left. The number 6 blitzer runs very far away. I don't blame him. The number 5 blitzer moves in the backfield as well. And that's it. That's all he has. Turn 12 for Pip's Pippy fan club. Oh boy. Well, again, if we've learned anything, this is why you don't want to give up hits as elves. It's a rough day. Dead Freddy says he failed his morale check. The elves are fleeing the pitch. Cage is going to get reset further down the pitch around the 10-yard line. Oh man. You know what? I commend War Horsemen for for having the presence of mind to save what he has left. Dead Freddy says rally. You know, if he keeps a player down pitch somewhere, maybe at center pitch, if he can get, does he have a blitzer left? He does. If he can, he's got both blitzers left. All he needs to do is pick up that ball. If he can pick up that ball, he could win this game. That's how silly elves are with their agility of 4. El Nubarino's not going to take any chances to that fact. He's going to mark the number 5 blitzer. He still has 3 TRRs. Everybody has an AG of 4. He just needs to get that ball. Bjork moves down pitch. Bjork, the famous Icelandic Kroxagor. Gonna go with a loose cage here. Loose cage on the 10-yard line. 2-die block way back in no man's land. It's gonna be a push result. He'll follow up, keep that catcher marked. There's still a skink. Has he forgotten about Fiona Apple? 2-die blitz on the left wide zone. Good hit against the number 2 thrower. 8+ takes another player off the pitch. There it is. Thankfully, these injuries are simply badly hurt. There's no long-term effect, but man, oh man. Poor Fiona Apple. Has she forgotten that she's in this game? Turn 12 for the neglected of Nuffle. Just 4 players left on this pitch. Go for broke. You know what I say? Go for broke. You take the number 6 blitzer. You take this blitz. You do a pass. You run for a TD. That's what you do. You win this game. Hank the Ranger says, I heard Fiona Apple did her Blood Bowl training with Doug. Here he's gonna do it! He's gonna do it! Good dodge! Oh, he's spent a TRR! Both downwards. Oh, he's got the instant block skill! Where's the ball scatter? Into his hands! Oh, he doesn't have the TRR. You know what? That's what you do. That's what you do. I commend that. Absolutely. Absolutely. You know what? You get stunned for your trouble. Who cares? Who cares? You did the right thing, sir. Wow. That's what you do. Didn't work out, but you're still on the pitch. SP Beaver says foul him for his trouble. Foul him for his audacity. Cliffy says, what was the plan after that, though? It's not like you could throw the ball anywhere. You could throw him here. Would it be a successful pass? Maybe not. Would it be intercepted? Maybe. Even if he caught it, would he dodge out? I don't know. Or he could throw it here. Who knows? Oh, yeah, you can't blitz and pass. That's right. That's right. You're right. You're right. You know what? Just run away. Just run away, and you protect that ball with all your might. They have the sidestep skill. Take all the blocks and sidestep your way to a TD. That's what you do. Pips Pippy fan club gonna try to pick up this ball. Pips Pippy fan club probably gonna try to foul this blitzer. Beginning of the fourth quarter here. Dead Freddy says honor is more important than winning. Says who? 2-dive block in the right wide zone. It's going to be a good hit, but he gets to choose his direction. Sidestep says instead of getting pushed straight back, oh, another KO. Goodness gracious. Goodness gracious. Is that 3 left on the pitch? There's 3 elves left on the pitch. Are we going to see a table here? Is he going to wipe the elves from the pitch? Oh, here's a foul. He is so gearing up for the foul. So the way sidesteps works is when you take a block, you get pushed back. You have to get pushed back into one of the 3 squares directly behind you. But a sidestep means that you typically the oh wow, wow, wow. 2 players left on the pitch. Look at, oh, jeez. What does neglected of Nuffle do? The only player near the ball is stunned. The thrower is marked by 2 players. He's got a positive dodge this direction. I think he just needs to save the thrower. Just run away. Or you know what? He says, you know what? Just bring it. Send me to heaven with my brothers. So anyway, the way sidestep works is typically the attacker, the blocker, will choose which of the 3 spaces behind you to push you. If you have sidestep, you get to not only choose what space you get pushed to, but it doesn't have to be directly behind you. It could be to your side or even in front of you. So it's a very powerful skill. SB says that Blitzer is a coward. He should have stood up and taken his hits. He was stunned, unfortunately. Cage is going to march down the pitch. SB Beaver says, "Why move? Just foul." Here. Yeah, we're gonna see a block and a foul. Foul on the blitzer, probably. SB Beaver. Here comes the blitz. Blitz on the thrower. He might foul the thrower. Clean hit on the thrower. We'll see what happens. 8+. Stays alive. Foul coming up. Dead Freddy says Pips just broke his TV and yelled, "Foul, you fools!" Oh, if I could be a fly on the wall in Discord right now. Fiona Apple, she doesn't like... Yeah, here's the foul. Here it comes. Doesn't get anything out of it. Doesn't get called off. No called off fouls all game. You get called off on a foul if you roll doubles. Hank the Ranger says, "Hey, at least the elves scored one better than my team." Neglected of Nuffle. Now they have both players back. I mean, if you're gonna play to win, might as well start moving them towards the ball. Yes, indeed. He's gonna spin the TRR. Oh. Hey, it gets KO'd. You know what? Good hustle, good effort. I appreciate it. One player left on the pitch. 2 turns left to take him off. Let's go. Let's go. Dead Freddy says score and kick off. Yeah, give me that foul. Oh, why is Fiona Apple not getting in on the assist? Oh, only stunned. Oh. Fiona Apple, please. Please, your music career is over. Get back into the Blood Bowl game. War Horseman just gonna hit the button here. Not so trusty Patches says Croc's a score. Yeah, maybe so. You get those SPP on the Croxagore. SB Beaver says make them wait the 2 minutes. Turn 16, final turn of the game. Final turn to try to clear the pitch. Oh, he's just gonna score. He doesn't want to risk it. He wants to win the game. How dare you? 2-1. Britney Spears with the score. Well done. We'll see if anybody comes back. Hank the Ranger hoping for a riot. If we get a riot, he'll get an extra turn. Oh my goodness. And if he gets an extra turn, he gets whack 1. If there's a riot, he'll get an extra turn. I believe in you. I believe in you. Little elves, my brethren. He's got to put both on the line. If you can't field 3 men on the line, you've got to put as many as you can. They both have to go on the line. He's just going to spread them out. Of course he will. Let's see if we get a riot. Let's get that riot and tie this game. I don't think that's illegal. I don't think it's illegal. Yeah. Nope. Two men on the line, that's fine. Let's see if Pip's Pippy Fan Club is sporting enough to do a shallow kick. Let's see. Here's the kick. Oh no, it's brilliant coaching. That's not gonna matter. Can't score the TD. Decent kick for El Nubarino. I think the neglected of Nuffle Maybe you just want to go for the pass to get the SPP. It's a double GFI to pick up the ball. Actually, I don't know if you want to go for the pass if you fail the GFI and injure yourself. He does have a TRR though. Yeah, go pick that ball up. Why not? Oh, he's not gonna. He's gonna pick it up with a thrower. Yeah, fair enough. Pick it up with a thrower. Do the quick pass. Get the SPP. Here we go. Here we go. Good pickup. Pass for some SPP. Good presence of mind. Well done to pick up some SPP. And you know what? As has been mentioned, the score was 2-1. 2-1. It wasn't that bad. This is a typical Blood Bowl score. All things considered, well done. Well done to War Horseman there. What a showing. What a trooper to stick with it and still come out of this game with a 2-1 loss. And then have the presence of mind to pick up those SPPs at the end of the game. Yeah, you had to do the GFIs, but you recognized that you had the TRRs available. Really, really good showing. And then what's there to say about Pip's Pippy Fan Club? 21 armor breaks. Oh boy. I think the Ranger says he did get a dead MVP. Now that's unfortunate. MVPs are completely random. It's whoever started the game can be an MVP, and if they die, well, that's SPP lost, unfortunately. So Neglected of Nuffle are going to end up picking up 5 SPP. Jeez. 5 SPP versus 23 SPP for the Pippy Fan Club. Yikes. Let's take a look at the stats real quick. Pippy Fan Club dominated ball possession, but you can see again the power of that high speed, high agility Elven team. Even though Pip's Pippy Fan Club held the ball for most of the game, the Neglected of Nuffle still came out with that early TD in the first half. 35 successful blocks for Pip's Pippy Fan Club, 7 for the Neglected of Nuffle, 74 yards is the tally for the Pip's Pippy Fan Club, and 3 kills inflicted. Oh man, what a fantastic game that was. Let's see, what's the last replay? What do we got here? Yes, second to last player taking off the pitch. Well, that'll do it for tonight. Again, congratulations to both coaches. Let's take a look at the schedule before we leave. Final game of week 1 coming up tomorrow. That's Sunday, January 16th at 9:00 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. That'll be a live stream. It's Erectile Dysfunction at Take the Wood, Take the Bad. That's my game. It is very similar to tonight. It's Elf versus Lizardmen. It's Lizardmen versus Wood Elves this time. Oh boy. Here's hoping I can stay alive. That'll be tomorrow at 9 p.m. Pre-game starts 10 minutes before that, and the stream will go live 20 minutes before that. I hope you guys had fun tonight. I had a blast. And we'll see you here. Oh, and the podcast. We just got finished recording episode 3 of the podcast. That'll go live sometime next week, probably early in the week. But until tomorrow, take care, guys. Play Blood Bowl. It's a fantastic game. And we'll see you tomorrow.